Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
And I am Boba Fett.
Dum 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 dum. Hey, say what you want about the show, whether it's good, bad. That score is fucking awesome. Love it.
Yeah, it's tight.
But this is Dre and Jay here today to do a review on the Book of Boba. We're gonna talk. God damn, you should have turned the fan on. It's hot as fucking here. Anyway, look, we're gonna do a review.
It's Tatooine.
Yeah, we're gonna do some talk about the Book of Boba. You know, episodes 2 through 4, because I know we did a review on episode 1, which didn't get a lot of views. So y'all sorry for that. But
episode 1 wasn't that good to a lot of people.
Yeah, it wasn't. I agree. But yeah, we're doing our review of episode 2 through 4, just giving you thoughts. Like, we'll just go through each episode, kind of say what we like, what we don't like. So let's start episode 2 real quick. Episode 2, that was the one where it went into flashback, where majority
the flashback was the coolest part of that episode.
Yeah, and I think that was the episode where it like had the most time spent on the flashback with him and going up against that biker gang.
Learning how to use the stick. The
stick, yeah.
I didn't name it right now. Yeah, learn how to use the stick, and then like learn to communicate with the Tuscans, and be able to like, I guess, see them as like people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, we spent a lot of time in the flashback with that, and then we see him just helping them, like trying to help them. Like, see, like, oh, these are good people. Is getting screwed over because of all these all the other stuff, like the trade, so like that, messing with their land. So. We get a lot of that, and we get a couple.
This. Okay, keep going.
We get that, and we get a little bit of current day. We get a little bit. We see him finally find out who sent those. Well, he gets an idea who he thinks sent those people come get him. I think it's the mayor, but we finally see the mayor for the first time.
You trying to kill me?
Take that damn hoodie off. Then we finally see the mayor for the first time, and then from there, we find out the mayor ain't the one making the calls. We got the Hutts, and we see the Hutts, and we get our first look at Black Chrysanthemum, right?
Black Chrysanthemum.
Black Chrysanthemum, my bad.
Yeah, which that motherfucker look badass, bro. Honestly,
he's big as shit.
Yeah,
he got the fucking armor and shit.
He got the little scar on his
Chewie
face.
ain't got shit on that man.
I'm saying, bro. I always thought Chewie was dope.
I heard Chewie. Shot Star Wars theory. I watched his videos about Black Chrysanthemum. He said Chewie got his ass beat by Black Chrysanthemum.
Really?
Yeah, but Black Chrysanthemum respected him, but he got his ass whooped.
Oh damn! I would love to see some shit like that.
It's supposed like Black Chrysanthemum ain't liked by Wookiees because he used to sell Wookiees and shit.
Oh damn!
So the people they don't really fuck with him. But yeah, seeing him was tight. I think that's like the seeing that and seeing the Hutts again. Like seeing you see the Hutts a little bit in the Clone Wars series. You see the Hutt families and see different the different Hutts besides just Jabba. And I think a lot of it's stuff Jabba, but in the show you see more of the Hutts and stuff. You also see Jabba's cousins come through and being carried. God bless those people carrying them. Seeing them get carried and stuff was tight. It was dope to see that. I'm not like episode 2 was definitely a better taste in my mouth than episode 1. They should definitely drop both those back to back. Like I said in the first video, I said they probably should drop 1 and 2 together. You know what I mean, to give you a nice feel, because that's what Mando did. Give you the first 2 episodes together, so you get a nice little feel. You know what I mean?
So Mando had what, 13 episodes or 10 at least 10. I know Mando had at least 10.
Season 1?
Yeah, I think so. This only has 7, so.
But still, you dropped up. I think the reason, well, I'm sure you kept most people Star Wars fans, but like, I'm sure some people were like turned off. Excuse me, by that first episode, because there's not many people I know that watched it and was like, oh, I liked it. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like, I don't know about this.
Yeah. So
if you give the first 2, it probably give everybody a better taste. It probably got better, like, more excited, more people giving it a buzz. You know what I mean? But, they did what they did.
I do think definitely the second, anything from the second episode all the way to the 4th, I think it's better than the first episode for sure. Like, if you look at any of these past 3 episodes, they've all been better than the first one. But yeah, I mean, going back to to Black Chrysanthemum, it's actually dope seeing him, especially because it's a character that's known through the comics.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him actually be canon in the Star Wars universe, as far as movies and shows, just Star Wars universe in general, as far as on the screen, is awesome to see. I wonder if he's actually going to be in Obi-Wan, because I know in the comics him and Obi-Wan actually ran into each other.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, with the shows now they make with the Ahsoka show, And who else we got coming? That's gonna take place around the same time period. And then we got Ahsoka. We got Obi-Wan's not even around the same time, but like get the Obi-Wan. I mean, I don't know. I think they're gonna start combining these shows and kind of make like their own like
the Acolyte.
Make it their own big conclusion. Cause I think we're gonna start seeing characters crossing into each other's stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we seen Ahsoka and Mando. We seen Boba and Mando. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You never know what you can see, but yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see him in the future in Obi-Wan or something like that. Yeah, that'd be tight though. He's tight though. He looks very intimidating. He's very menacing on screen. It's where you see the like big black Wookiee is crazy, but he's tight.
The train heist scene was actually really good. That's actually probably one of my favorite highlights from the Book of Boba so far. I thought it was a really interesting scene. Star Wars, I mean, I've seen a lot of heist. You could look at Solo was another one where they tried to do the heist. This one was done kind of in the same way. But I still thought it was a good moment in the episode, especially with Boba teaching him how to ride his speeders. And
that was funny. A
little bit of comedy, with him. Like, it's just like riding a banta, and he's just doing this the whole time. And seeing them try to practice, and the motherfucker jumped from one speeder to another, and he kept falling, and then eventually he got it.
The girl's the only smart one. The woman's the only smart one.
Yeah.
The rest of them are some idiots.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. First they tear up the speeders, then they get the fucking train down. They over here, motherfuckers been digging for water for weeks. Motherfuckers always digging for water. All this water just poured out. These motherfuckers, the water just coming. All that water is going to waste.
I thought they were filling it up. Well, some people.
That shit was going to the dirt.
Well.
The water from the damn train, it was all going to the dirt.
Oh damn. Okay.
They were grabbing like a little bit. They let all the rest of that shit just go fall free.
Yeah.
Like.
They ain't got enough containers, my guy, to keep all that damn water.
But you got to pull that shit out. You could, hey, bro, try to find a way to escape from that shit. But
I do like how they did the sand people, because it kind of shows like Star Wars. Once you see a species, like you think, oh, okay, like they're bad, they're evil, and like what Star Wars is trying to do with the sand people is show that there are more than one tribe of sand people. Like obviously the ones that Anakin's mother ran into weren't the friendly kind. Mm-hmm. So seeing this one that's more. I mean, they did take Boba as prisoner, but they didn't kill him. They were.
It's way, it's
like
very
initiation.
Yeah, it's very much. They really do represent the sand people more as like natives, like to the homeland and stuff like that. And you see like, just like if you look at history, like Native American tribes all across the country. Every tribe is different, from the Seminoles and the Florida and all kind of. I mean, every tribe does different things and believes in different things and handles things different. Some will kill, some don't kill. Just depends. So I'm glad they announced the same thing. I know some people were saying, "Oh man, like how these people like it don't make no sense how they took Anakin's mom and stuff like that." And then with Bubba, it's all good. So it's nice to see that they actually have put that to conclusion. I mean, but we seen some people a lot of times. We seen with Mando.
Yeah,
we seen
they did him in Mando too.
But
they also showed him in Episode 1 when they were shooting that Anakin speeder.
Yeah, exactly. But like, as far as like real communication, we seen him with Mando do the more like in season 2 also.
Yeah.
With what's his name? So
Cobb Vanth.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm glad to see some people have that. I know even like the tribe dance at the end of the second episode.
Oh yeah, you can see. I definitely know that Tamara Morrison. He had a say in that.
Yeah,
dance how it went.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I thought it was cool. I didn't have a problem. Yeah, I had a problem. I thought it was cool. Second episode overall was pretty. It was better than the first episode, and I thought the flashback scenes were actually dope because it gave us the most action throughout that episode. Seeing Bubba. I was like seeing Bubba walk into that damn Tatooine bar. What do you want to call it? The spot where all them like biker gang. That biker gang is the speed biker gang, and he come up in there. After they're assaulting or messing with
a couple, which is actually a couple from a deleted scene from a New
They're friends
Hope.
of Luke, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that the Star Wars theory. Shout out to Star Wars theory.
Tosh station.
Yeah, exactly. So you see Bubba come up in there, and Bubba could just took the spears and dipped. He honestly didn't have to do nothing. He could just took the spears and dipped. But Bubba said, "Shit, I gotta test out this fucking stick. See how I work with this motherfucker. I gotta put some action in. See if I still got it." Yeah. And start going ham on all of them. And then walk out and give him one more drink, give him a drink, then dip. So that was cool to see. And then the only thing I had a complaint with about this episode. Also, the complaint I had about this episode was I didn't like how the prisoner was so easy to because they said the dude, the robot was like they don't talk. They won't give in. They don't give in. Like no matter what you do to them. So I like seeing when the Rancor thing. I knew they were going to do kind of, the Rancor. You got to throw it out there and make it seem like, because it's the Rancor. You know what I mean? And he starts panicking and starts like, it's and it's no Rancor. You know what I mean? It kind of goes against the
it's bad consistency.
Yeah, especially with you know what I mean, with the robot just displayed. So I thought that was kind of like, and I think Bubba getting disrespected a lot. I don't like that either. I thought Bubba got disrespected a lot. And Fennec Chan basically had to hold it down. Like, without Fennec Chan, she ain't getting moved.
Fennec Chan, man. Did it right.
Fennec Chan. Fennec what?
Fennec Chan.
Fennec Chan, my bad, guys.
God damn.
Fennec Chan.
Yeah,
Fennec Chan. Chan.
Right.
Y'all ain't fucking me up, man.
Respect to a queen.
She ain't the queen now. Calm
No,
down.
I'm saying respect to a queen as far as the person playing. Me not win. That's Mulan. You know that, right?
The voice?
Yeah.
So the original Mulan?
Yeah,
the cartoon?
original Mulan.
Oh, nice. That's what's up. I like that original Mulan movie, the cartoon.
Yeah,
sorry, guys. I apologize to Fennec Shan.
God. So, episode 3. So, talking about that one. So, that one, like you said, you didn't like how Bubba got disrespected. They actually stated that in the first beginning of the episode when old dude was like, they don't respect you out here. And I need a problem solved. So anyway, he has this biker gang, the guy that talks to Boba and Shan. He has this biker gang who's terrorizing his store. I think he's giving away water or something. Or he's selling water. Mm-hmm. So he's doing that. And so he asks Boba to handle it. So Boba walks over to him. And it's this group of teenagers who have these cybernetic enhancements. I mean, it kind of reminds me of some cyberpunk type shit, you know. So Boba, instead of actually dealing with it, which I actually wish he would have, just fuck it, guns blazing, shoot them all down. He actually recruits them, adds them to his team. So you kind of see like Boba, he's trying to build his own empire, at his own at Jabba's palace now, I guess Boba Hutt's palace. So he's trying to build his own team, and I know there's a lot of people who actually had complaints about the people on the bites because they said they were like a Star Wars version of Power Rangers or some shit because they all had
we'll get there. The problem with that scene is the girl starts talking disrespectful to Boba. And from what I've heard about the comics with Boba Fett, and the way that Boba Fett's been perceived in the past, which is why people like Boba Fett so much, is that he's like doesn't take no bullshit. He's very much like, hey, I'm gonna handle business. So I didn't like seeing. I just feel like it doesn't look right that the chick was able to disrespect him and Boba Fett just taking it like, oh, you got a mouth on you. Then it just goes like it's okay or some shit. You know what I mean? I'd rather have seen that her talking crazy and Boba like hits her in the mouth or something like that, or like something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I thought that doesn't feel right. I think so far the show, it feels like Boba Fett really hasn't been like the Boba Fett that people love. I'm not the biggest Boba Fett fan. I'm just going based off what I've heard like from the comics and how Boba Fett has been perceived throughout the years. Like he's very much a badass. Like he is that guy. Mm-hmm. So to see him not really handling business or like having any kind of sort of like dominance or putting fear in anybody. It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of like, it didn't work for me at first with the scene with the biker gang or the kids. So, but go ahead. You continue.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, though.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of mixed with me as far as like Boba and like whether or not he should, do what the hell you just said as far as fighting back and people who disrespect him. But also I see it as Boba kind of character development. He's changed. Obviously spent I don't know how long he was in that Sarlacc pit for, but he was among the tribe as far as the Sand people. And I'm kind of jumping ahead to episode 4 here, but he mentions how like I'm tired of being hired and by people who I'm tired of people hiring me to die, like sending him on fucking suicide missions, like, okay, like instead I want to be my own boss, want to be my own man. So I don't know, I kind of see it as character development in him, but I do agree that Boba still has to have some of that trying to think of the word, that anger with him, that kind of he got to have that menacing looked with them.
Well, that like Boba Fett, like I think I heard even Tamara Morrison came and talked about like he even feel like the character's talking too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Boba Fett ain't held enough business. Like part of Boba Fett is like the secrecy and like not knowing that much about him. Mm-hmm. So now he's talking a lot, and it's like you ain't the guy you're supposed to be. Like I know the guy from the original trilogy that people like, oh man, he's so mysterious. That's all going away now. And you can say, I mean, it's his show. He gotta have dialogue and stuff. I just wish he had more moments where it's like, oh man, he's a bounty hunter.
Well, I mean, it's that, but also you gotta look at the fact that back then when they had the original Boba Fett, George Lucas didn't have the backstory of Jango Fett being his father and him being a clone. None of that was in the backstory in the original movies. It wasn't
That's very true, yeah.
Until the sequel trilogy.
But even the comics have Boba Fett as like a very badass, like get into other bounty hunters, or like one of the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Yeah.
So it's like a certain level, just like that's who that character is, which way people love that character so much. Because Jango Fett does the same thing, but people don't love Jango Fett like they love Boba Fett. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just how I look at it. But as far as the episode, to continue, I won't hold off on too long. They basically they join him, he recruits them, put him to work. Because let's be honest, Boba Fett is weak. Like he getting body, but he getting body. He needs the bot tank to get him right. You know what I mean? So he needs the most protection he can get, which I understand.
And then this time when he's in
the mafia,
when he's in the Banta tank, isn't that when his people are killed?
The Bata tank, you mean?
Bata tank, yeah.
That's what I said. You said Banta tank.
Okay,
I think it's Bata tank.
The goddamn trial, whatever chamber he was.
Yeah, what about?
Wasn't that the one in episode 3? That was the one when he had the flashback of the Sand people being murdered.
Yeah, when he went back and he
was talking to the Pites.
Yeah. And then he's trying to figure out how to, get all that. What was his mission for that?
Because the Pites wanted to know, like, they were like, we only need one person to
do business
with, and it was either the biker gang or the Pite or the Sand people.
So he went back. He went back to talk to the Sand people, and they're all gone.
Yeah,
I have my own theories on that.
Oh, I think the Pite did it.
Nah,
the Pites did it.
You think so?
Yep, I think the Pites did it.
Maybe. I think that girl's working with them though.
Which one?
I think the girl, sand person. I don't know what we would call her. The girl at one of the sand people. I trained them.
She was dead.
No, she wasn't. They didn't show her dead.
They did show her dead.
No, they did not. They showed the rest of them.
They showed her. You didn't see her?
No.
Yeah, she was in the scene.
I not remember seeing her.
Bro, she was dead. I'm telling you, she was dead.
I don't think so, DeAndre. I remember showing them really like aiming in and showing her. Bro, they might have showed the leader who was like the guy.
Them Sand people are really close knit. You really think they gonna sell each other out?
I don't know. She's also smaller than all the rest of them.
She was dead though. I'm telling you.
I don't remember seeing her if she was dead.
Okay, Javante, I'm telling you, go watch episode 3.
I don't remember seeing her. I remember seeing the leader of the group, the leader, not her. They showed the leader, the dude that was the captain, the leader of the tribe, the chief. I thought
they showed her too.
I thought they showed her.
Huh.
I think she was going. Like I said, I think she could have been possibly.
Okay, well, damn, we both got to rewatch the episode then.
I gotta look at it again, but what I'm saying, I think she was. I'm just saying she's different than the rest of them.
Okay.
She's more better warrior than all of them. She's smarter than all of them. I've seen Sand people be doing some dumb shit. She's the one with some common sense. She's a little different. I'm just saying it is kind of weird to me that she's not dead, but the rest of them are dead. That just don't sit right. Okay. I don't know though. You gotta wait and see. But we see them going back. We see him basically, talking to people and
Chrysanthemum got his ass.
Well, we forgot about also when he goes back and after they give him a chance to they let him go like he does that lizard thing, right? That's episode 3.
Wait, what?
The lizard that goes in his nose.
That was episode 2, wasn't it?
And he has the vision, and he goes finds a stick. He makes that. He's able to find that branch, and he makes a stick.
That was episode 2.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. What the fuck?
On that thing, I only want to add. I thought that scene was kind of cool. That's all I'm gonna add.
With the vision.
Yeah, it was tight. But yeah, it's
how he built his stick also.
That was tight. That was tight. How they made it. I always thought the holes were straight wood. They had metal in it and all kind of stuff. But it was tight. And all the put him all the robe and stuff like that on.
Yeah.
It was all cool.
I just thought he just regular robe.
Yeah. No, shit on. And once we got episode 3 for real. What else I liked and what I didn't like.
Well, no, I was gonna say like after Boba he got interrupted when he was dreaming because Chrysanthemum came.
Yeah, I like that scene.
Shit, I liked it. He said, "Motherfucker, get your ass out that fucking bed."
No, I like that part.
Get your ass out.
Crescenta should whooped his ass though more. We just saw Bubba should have been beat up more, like bruised up or some shit.
Weren't you the same one saying an episode ago, like, "Oh man, Bubba weak out here. Bubba, they need to show Bubba as this bounty hunter. He's the one of the best bounty hunters."
Yeah, but he wasn't doing anything with Bubba. Crescenta was whooping his ass, and Crescenta had them damn electric things on. He was whooping his ass.
Yeah, he was.
And then he had him bear hugged, and he should have broke Bubba's back. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. Boba Fett back should have been broke.
Hey, maybe he spent the night in the damn tank again.
No, man, he should have his back broke. And then I ain't like how them kids, them Power Rangers, or what you want to call them, them kids start coming there and tag teaming Crescenta. Now, he was on his own, but they were tag teaming Crescenta. I ain't like that either. I thought that was a little, like, pushing that character down. I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't gonna work for me. You know what I mean? And they sent him in they put him in the Rancor pit. But still, like, I ain't like that. I ain't like seeing Boba Fett come out there with the road boy and shit. It's like, damn, Boba, you can't do shit no more. Ever the hell your business? But I was like, how did Crescenta get up in that motherfucker anyway? How the hell you get past all the guards? Pigs ain't watching.
They're bounty hunter, my guy. You know.
How the hell you get up in Jabba's palace though?
Nigga, hold up. They only have about like 5 niggas up in that palace.
But the palace is all closed off. It's caged and everything. How the hell you get up in it?
They got windows.
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't see they have windows in that bitch?
How the hell Crescenta get up on the window, nigga?
He's a Wookiee. You don't think?
And nobody saw shit. Where everybody at? Where everybody at?
I don't fucking know, Javante. There are only 5 people in that big ass. There were only like 5 or 6 people in that big ass fucking place. You telling me they ain't all spread out and shit?
No, because okay, look.
Or if they are in one room, you telling me that?
You're trying to tell me nobody's guarding Boba Fett?
Huh?
The crime boss ain't getting protected. There's like the mafia. No. In the mafia, the main guy is always the boss man's always taking care of, make sure he's good. You try to tell me Jabba was run? You don't tell me when Jabba was running the palace, ain't nobody watching Jabba make sure Jabba good at all times.
Nigga, honestly, knowing Boba, he probably don't even want to be watched like that.
Boy, Bubba weak.
You think Bubba want to be protected?
Yes. Bubba said, had the pig say, take me back to the tank.
No, we think outside our perspective, we're like, Bubba should be protected because that nigga kind of
take me back to the tank.
Do you think Bubba is actually like, okay, I need someone to watch me while I sleep? Fuck no.
The pig's been watching him before. He had him his robes and shit.
Nigga, huh?
The pig's the one handing the robes.
What's the droids handing them the robes?
The pigs did hand the robes that first time. They brought back to the tank. My bad. The droids there. No droids don't make no noise or nothing like that. I'm just saying. Black said to pull up in there with nobody knowing anything was kind of crazy to me. Okay. And
I didn't really.
You had no problem Bubba getting.
I didn't look into it that.
Han, you had no problem Bubba getting bodied by Black Crescenta, but not getting fucked up like actually like some damage.
What do you mean?
Should Black Crescenta have hurt Bubba more?
I thought he did.
What'd you see on Bubba walked up that?
Shit, he was tossing that motherfucker around, but you know, I don't. Well, I mean, I know for the sake of plot armor, Bubba had to live.
No, I'm not saying that, but Bubba should have been a little more beat up. Like in the comic where Obi-Wan fights Black Crescenta and Black Crescenta bites the shit out of Obi-Wan's hand.
Okay.
And I'm looking at that, I'm like, damn, well, okay, Bubba should have been at least a little fucked up.
I thought, didn't he bite Bubba?
Where?
I thought he bit him.
He might have bit him. I'm just saying, I don't know, but Black Crescenta was. Definitely, like, I ain't like how you got bit by them kids, too. That bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, them kids. Yeah, I mean, they tag teamed his ass, but hey.
That still don't look right. But yeah, they put him in the Rancor. But then...
And then the Hutts came.
Hutts come next morning.
Gave that nigga a Rancor. They actually apologized to that nigga for killing him. And they were like...
Rancor. They said, we're going back home.
Yeah, and then they actually found out that it was the mayor... Wait, wasn't it the mayor? Or the Pikes that wanted him killed?
I think I forgot.
But yeah, it was one of those two.
Better than Muslim man.
Honestly, hey, we watched Butcher Boba a while back. We're doing this now to catch up. So
a lot of shit happened in the last couple weeks. Also, seeing Danny Trejo was tight. Thought that was dope.
Machete. You know he had to be.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah. I heard somebody say maybe we'll get Antonio Banderas next.
Hey, maybe.
But seeing Danny Trejo in Star Wars is cool because Danny Trejo, so it's like tight to see him in Star Wars.
Hey, give me the wife too, from Spy Kids.
Oh, hey,
Carla, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. But seeing the Rancor, and having that whole like moment where the Rancor's like basically being told like Danny Trejo's like basically like I trained them and like they're not really fires, they're very much lovers. They can be fires, but they're very much lovers and they care for people and stuff like that.
You know what I actually get from that?
It kind of reminded me of Bubba a little bit. I kind of feel like that's like what Bubba is in a way now.
Yes, but also Because like the Rancors, even when you like, I don't know if you're caught up on Bad Batch.
No.
But there's a Bad Batch episode where they rescue this Rancor and they give it to the guy that got killed by Boba at the beginning or at the end of Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. What's it?
Bib Fortuna?
Yeah, Bib Fortuna.
Yeah.
So he ends up getting the Rancor. So I'm over here thinking, wait, is that the same Rancor that? Because it's only a baby in the Bad Batch. So I thought to myself, damn, that's fucked up because it's like it's cute in the episode because it's like a baby, but then you're like, is that the same one that Luke killed at Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, you make these Rancors. When you watch it, Return of the Jedi for the first time, you're like, oh man, these things are fucking vicious ass.
I mean, I would have killed it if I was Luke. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'm not saying Luke isn't the wrong for killing it. He I mean, shit, he had to. He had no choice.
Yeah.
But you look at it now, and you're like, damn, Bad Batch kind of makes the Rancor look like, oh, okay, that's actually kind of cute. It's just it was raised in a bad way by Jabba. Like. Oh,
those just made a fight and kill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's made for a simple thing.
So now you watch it, Boba, and you're like, oh, so okay, so they kind of like what you say about Boba, like how they make him less menacing, and they're like, oh, there's more to him. They're kind of doing the same thing with fucking Rancor.
Yeah, they are. And with the whole thing about they basically, the first person they see is who they basically connect with, and that's like their person. It kind of reminds me of Avatar with the bird thing. They go find the birds, and they connect with them. Yeah. But maybe start thinking like, oh, okay, it was cool. I thought, okay, cool. We use more Rancor scenes, find more about Rancor. And then when he started, can I ride it? I want to learn how to ride him. And like, oh shit, well we know what's coming next. We know you're gonna ride with a motherfucker.
Gonna ride that motherfucker through the streets of Tatooine.
Yeah, exactly. So
imagine.
I mean, I'd be menacing. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, but it's actually funny because he said in the episode like I've ridden bigger things before or whatever. And that's actually a throwback to that cartoon, like that old ass cartoon.
Dinosaur thing.
Yeah, he was on that dinosaur looking at this thing.
Yeah,
it's a nice throwback there.
Yeah, they do a lot. They're very good at doing their like putting things together and correlating it. But then we go see the mayor. Mayor ain't there. We give him this nasty chase.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I was lost, but I didn't like it. The even the color, it just I get what they're trying to do. It's like, oh, these some colorful. Tatooine's very much dirt, brown, sandy looking. It's not very much color into Tatooine. So seeing these speeder bikes in blue and green and yellow, it's like it's a little bit different than what we're used to, especially for catching the eye. Since we've done Tatooine the whole episode or whole season so far, but I kind of thought I got what Jon Favreau was like. Jon Favreau was like, oh, what? These like some kids that are on the outer rim of Tatooine that got their own little swag and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't have no problem with that, but to me it is still out of place. But even the chase was bad because the chase they moved so slow, like the speeder bikes weren't even fast like that. Mm-hmm. And also, I think Bubba should have been the one chasing the guy. Bubba's like, yeah, go get him.
I'm like, you got a jetpack.
Yeah, it's like, bro, Bubba ain't really doing it. Like, Bubba ain't holding no weight. He just over here like he say he don't want to lead like Jabba. He want to do his own thing, but he really kind of lead like Jabba. Hey, you go do this. You know what I mean? I ain't like seeing them do the chase and then seeing Bubba pull up at the end. I thought the chase was a waste of time. If we're gonna see a chase, let's see Bubba do the chase because this is Boba Fett show. I'd rather see Bubba than these random kids riding speeders. Yeah. So yeah, man, and I like that either.
I feel like we're really shitting on Book of Boba.
No, I like the show. There's just small things I don't like. You know what I mean? A lot of the show I like. It's small things that I just. Even the color of the bikes didn't even bother me. I know some people said the power rating. It didn't bother me with the color of the bikes. I said like it just looks different because Tatooine. I got what they were trying to do, but I just like the chase. I thought the chase could have been like a lot better. Like I enjoyed the chase that they had in part 2 of episode Attack of the Clones. I thought that chase was better than this. So it's just kind of like the chase was kind of whack to me.
It's actually funny because I remember when we were watching the episode.
Even the Grievous chase with Obi-Wan.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember when we were first watching the episode, you said the black dude was the first dude in Star Wars with a fresh cut.
Yeah, that's
black dude in Star Wars.
Yeah. Usually black people in Star Wars, they got no cuts. They got... You got your man Forrest Whitaker, I forgot his name.
Saw Gerrera.
Saw Gerrera. You got Mace Windu with no hair, or we get 3 brothers with a cut. I mean, Lando had his cut, but he had like a little slick back. But we finally got a brother with a fresh ball fade with an edge up. And I'm like, oh, they do got barbers on in Star Wars, but it was funny. It was tight to see a ball fade, fresh edge up. It is something you don't really see in Star Wars. But overall, I thought the episode was overall pretty cool. Man, I'm excited for it. At the end of the day, it's Star Wars. Even the moments you're like, oh man, I like this certain thing. You're like, man, I still love it because it's Star Wars. And that's a great thing about Star Wars, man. We have a conversation about everyone has their opinions, a lot of fans, and it's great to have a conversation about what we like and what we don't like, and we can all disagree and agree on different things, and that's great thing about Star Wars. So,
yeah. All right, now to episode 4. So episode 4, this is
the best episode by far.
I agree.
We get the backstory with Fennec Shan more. Fennec Shan, my bad.
Yes.
And I felt like that was actually a needed one. I thought, okay, that worked with me because it was like, okay, cool. We get some more backstory, find out more about who she is and how he saved her. But
it also, I liked it because how you were talking about the kids and how the cybernetic parts you didn't really understand, or like you were like, oh, okay, like, you know, I don't really fuck with them. But then when you watch this episode, you're like, oh, okay, I can see now why it's kind of cool because like Boba takes Fennec Shan to like this.
It's an outer rim, out of Tatooine type thing. But the only thing I didn't feel with that was the music. The only thing I liked was the music. It
didn't feel Star Wars.
Yeah, the music didn't feel right for me. But everything else I thought was like, okay, cool. Like it's a lot of color, a lot of lights. And you see her get this stuff put on. I'm like, damn, but they got some good ass dope medicine because she over here just knocked out.
Because it's rare you see in Star Wars that a person survives taking a blaster to the gut.
Now we seen it. Kylo Ren.
Okay, him. But besides that, there ain't been others.
That's true.
And also, he took his shit from a distance. But that was Chewie's.
He was bleeding too.
Yeah,
he hit his shit. But no, seeing her we see how she got the machine. I didn't know that was kind of cool. Like, see, oh damn, like the machine. But
you didn't notice that in the Mandalorian?
What? Does she have a machine in her?
Yeah, you didn't see the fucking. She showed it to Mando during that last episode. Not that last, but the episode that Boba came in and they took the child. Oh, and she was like, "Fennec, you're alive."
Yeah. Oh, I'm watching Mando season 2 right now, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. I thought that was cool, and seeing them like break into her helping him, having that moment, talking about, you know, I want to be more than just a bounty hunter. You should want to be more and stuff like that. And they break into Jabba's palace, get his shit back. Fennec Shan was holding it down. She did all the work.
Yeah.
And I ain't like that. Okay, now it's sounding like I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know that droid chasing scene.
That droid chasing scene, I ain't like that. I was like, oh man,
I didn't like it either.
And what do you say? I am Boba Fett. You know what he said? Yeah, oh, come on, bro. I ain't like that scene. Yeah, I'm sure the robot people thought it was cute. My girlfriend too, but
really?
Yeah, she thought it was cute, the robot. She like all that cute shit though. All shit.
That scene just felt forced like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't like. I thought we're wasting time with this little chase. I don't really care unless this motherfucker gonna start the alarm or something like that. I'm
or he's gonna join and help them sell.
I don't
know, open up the fucking.
That might be sell toys.
That would be nice. I mean, I would have preferred he would have like been like, I'm Boba Fett and all this.
Bro, he was there to sell toys, bro.
Well, either way, but you know what I mean. Like
it's like that beat. What's that motherfucker? That Dito from the last Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Which one?
The damn droid they found, the little cone shaped droid.
Oh yeah, that fuck, I don't know.
That was there to sell toys. Like them sell toys.
But no, I would have thought like, oh okay, you know what? It would have made more sense had he, you know, actually not shut off, and he would have helped them get the doors open or something like that.
No, for sure, yeah. Palace, for sure. But we basically see him get up in the palace. We see him get the ship, and basically Fennec Shan does everything. She's fighting the guy. She's opens the door. You know, I mean, you know, it was dope seeing her put her little machine in there and find out the palace. I thought that was a nice cool little scene also.
And then they go back to try to find Boba's armor, which
hold on. Boba started buying motherfuckers.
When?
Them damn people in them damn speeders.
Oh yeah, he did.
That scene was tight. Nice. That was the first time Boba actually put some force down. I was like, yeah, I'm handling business. The motherfuckers, what they called? Not the Pikes. What are they called? I forgot to call.
They weren't Crimson Dawn.
They're not. They do that JL shit, don't they?
Yeah.
The ones that are on the speeders that we saw in episode 2.
I just couldn't call them the biker gang. Fuck it.
Yeah, the biker gang. Boba starts just blasting them. Just Boba put behind him, start blasting them all bodied. That was tight because first time we see Boba Fett actually putting some force down and showing why I'm that guy. And we do see him try to get his armor.
Mm-hmm. From the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
And then it turns out there's actually I don't know if it was a Sarlacc, but it was something living inside the Sarlacc pit.
I think that was the Sarlacc. It might be like the deeper part of the Sarlacc.
Was it? Oh, okay, I guess
I don't
Sarlaccs have deeper insides or something. I don't know.
I don't know how Sarlaccs work, bro.
I don't know how them niggas work either, but seeing that was kind of dope because, you know, they get stuck, like ends up trying to pull it in, and then Fennec's like, fuck it. And she drops that bomb, and I love seeing that shit all the time.
Oh, the bomb.
Star Wars, that.
Yeah, it's tight. Man. And then we see him go in there and try to find his armor. Armor ain't in there. So, and that was she first time. I'm like, you didn't get in the back of tape, bro. Like, you all damaged and stuff like that. But, yeah, so we see him look for his armor. We see him have some nice conversation. I think the Fennec Chan conversation with Boba Fett was very dope. Like it kind of showed how that relationship that we see in Bando season 2 and now they really have a real good connection because Boba really does treat her like an equal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He sees her as an equal to him. He don't see her below him or as just a soldier. He sees her as a friend.
That's my partner.
As a partner, yeah. Like what I have is yours. Like this is both of ours.
Yep.
And then then she actually said them Tuskens made you soft, and I was like, yeah. I think that's how we all feel. But yeah, so that was dope. I think what else happened in season 4.
They find out the Pikes are coming.
Yeah, exactly. We find out the Pikes are coming, and then we go to the bar, the club bar, whatever you want to call it, Vegas, whatever you want to call this thing. They play in casino. They got the games going, and we see
Chrysanthemum, bro. He put in the work against them boss looking.
Well, we see him just sitting there looking mad as hell. He just drinking like he ready to bite. So like he got beef. And I think it's because he doesn't like those, like their people.
Yeah, because I told you in the first episode when the old dude pulled up with the Wookiee fur.
Yeah, so they kill their people.
Because in the Clone Wars TV show, there was an episode where those, like the boss, species was hunting down like Jedi Padawans, and they also kidnapped Wookiees as well. And they there's a scene they even show inside their little house. And they have like a Wookiee skull and all this shit. Like,
sheesh.
Like they hunt Wookiees.
Yeah. So we see him looking at them all sideways, like, yeah, I'm motherfucker here laughing and shit. These motherfuckers having a good old time. He was like, and so we see him get up. That's why we see him get up and start just running mayhem in the place. And we see our girl.
He starts whooping their ass, bro.
Yeah, we see Boba pull up like a boss, just sitting there watching all this go down. Like, I'm just going to sit back and let this happen and see what happens.
And old girl, she's like, hey, man.
Yeah, she tried to talk him down.
He already got this nigga held up. He's like, if you stop what you're doing.
I'll pay your tab. You're free. You're good. But you don't want to hurt this, man. Come on, let's have a good time. Drink some more drinks. And he just looks at her like, and he thinks about it like,
rips that shit.
Boom! Rip them whole off. Boy, ripped them arms completely off. Oh, shit. And then the funniest part is he gets the fucking, here's the money. I have my own money, bitch. I just didn't feel like...
I actually just thought about it.
Right.
It's funny because remember in, was it Empire? Was it A New Hope or was it Force Awakens when I think Han was talking to Finn and he was like, you better let him win or else he'll rip your arm ball off your socket. And hey, Wookiees can do that.
Yeah, they can. They get strong, man. It's tight to see that. And we see him hand the money to the girl like, I could have paid for this whole time. That wasn't going to do nothing for me. Yeah. And the coolest part, I think, that most people were waiting for that, like, because they already have, we know some people, I didn't know that.
I told you.
Yeah, you did?
I told you.
Like, they had a relationship in the comics already, like, they're, like, teammates and stuff kind of in a way. So, I know a lot of people were probably waiting for that moment where he goes to Black Santa and says, like, hey, I could use your help. Like, you want a job? And, now you got Black Santa on the squad at the mob boss meeting. I wish Bubba was wearing his helmet. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I thought he would be more intimidating. Like, he was intimidating, of course, but he'd be more intimidating if he had the helmet because you can't see his facial expressions. So he'd be sitting there talking and shit, and you don't know his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it does. I would do that if I was in Boba Fett's position. I probably would wear my mask too. I don't know. I think it's more like a sign of respect in a way. Like if you want to get these people on the side, they got to know, like, oh, okay, this is who I am, motherfucker. You're like, I don't know. Maybe that's why.
I mean, I get that, but it's like, bro, you gotta put some fear in these people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he did put fear in them.
But he did say, at the beginning of the season, Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
He did the same shit.
What you talking about?
That Rancor popping up? That was put fear.
Oh, okay, well.
And he threw, like, oh, you good. And he had the Jeepers Creepers people talking back to him the whole time.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, I thought I was the only one thinking that motherfucker was like Jeepers Creepers, bro.
Like Jeepers Creepers.
I swear. Okay, I'm glad you said that, bro, because I thought I was the fucking only one.
No, I like Jeepers Creepers, but everyone talking back and stuff, but then they don't come to a real agreement. He basically says, like, there's no interfere, I'll handle this. It's like, I thought he was going to get them all to, like, hey.
Bring, like, their armies or...
Yeah, they're like, nah, fuck that, we ain't helping. So he basically said, like, just stay out, I'll take care of it. So now...
He just doesn't want them to side with the Pikes.
Exactly. So
smart move. I mean, hey.
Exactly. So now we get to the last scene where, what did Fennec Chan say?
Oh, yeah, she was like, damn it. She said, muscle can buy you... She said you can buy muscle if you know where to look or something like that. Yeah. And that's, you hear that Mando theme song playing. I was like, oh, shit. I like it, but at the same time, I'm like, damn it, do I need man, because at the end of the day, it's like Book of Boba is like mixed reviews for people. Mm-hmm. So it's like, do I have to bring Mando in to make this show good? You know, like, do I have to force Mando in here to make this show, to make y'all like this show?
No, I mean, this is already pre-recorded, like pre-done though. It's not like they
but you know what I mean, like. But like maybe the people who are writing, they're like, okay, well, we don't really have much. Like, this show is okay, but let's add Mando because that will make people love it.
I don't know. I mean, you could say that, but also look at Mando. Mando added. We knew season 2. We go out Book of Boba. We knew Boba was coming, and we're like, oh, Tamara Moore's coming back. Boba's coming back. We saw the arm in the first episode with your mans, and we see Boba at the end of the episode. So it's like they kind of used Boba to push Mando season 2 forward.
But
and they used the Ahsoka.
Well, that's true.
Oh, that's Ahsoka. Your girl. Oh, Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka and Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, but Mando at least went through one season where they're like, oh, okay, we're actually trying to establish the show.
But you don't tell me Book of Boba's probably gonna be one season. It
is. It probably is going to be one season. So I do get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But then when you watch it, you're just going to be like, okay, was this show really good, or was it good at the end? Like, is it a show? Because there's some of my friends, they're like, you know, Book of Boba is okay. Like,
not rewatchable though.
Yeah, it's not really rewatchable. Like, honestly, they're kind of just waiting for the end, like to see what the end has.
Yeah, I think everybody's excited to see like Mando and all these other, like probably the other Mandalorians come out and help out, and he has a Darksaber now, so you know, no cap, he could have all Mandalore come with him. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know, but I think we kind of do need him because this is what I'm thinking. If you bring it in the Mando, right? Mm-hmm. I think since this is I think Boba Fett's getting one season. That's it. You could possibly have Boba Fett go back to Mandalore with.
But why would he do that?
To help him?
I'm saying, why would he do that? Unless, well, yeah.
Well, you said, remember they said Mandalore, that place, remember in Mandalorian where he basically said, like, Boba Fett says, like, that place is, like, pretty much shattered to glass. Like, it's all broken down. So he might be like, shit, I'm going to help him out. Let me go let's try to get Mandalore. Because he always said, like, I am Mandalore. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually smart. Because, you know, what I was about to say was, like, I don't see Boba giving up his position knowing that he just got it. But then I actually could see it because he probably could just leave it to Finnick and be like, okay, Finnick, like, you know these people more than I do. Or not that, but, like, you know how to rule more than I do. You gain more respect than I do. Mm-hmm. All this shit.
And let's see what Jabba's palace is looking like after this episode. That it might get blown up. We don't know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? I think we can see Boba Fett going back to Mandalorian with Mando with season 3 of his show.
Yeah.
Because Boba Fett's a popular character. Regardless of what you say, Boba Fett's a popular character, so they're going to try to use as much as they can of him. You know what I mean? And they have that relationship. I think you could just bring him back.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, this could be like a lead up to that. You know, we got a lot of stuff coming, so you don't know.
Yeah.
So
that'll be interesting.
Because then what happened? Maybe Black or Santa maybe goes on. Maybe have Mando. Maybe season 3 of Mando. He has a whole squad. Boba, him, Black or Santa, Chrysantan. My bad. Black or Santan. I also think we're gonna see Boss.
I was actually gonna say that.
And maybe Cad Bane later on.
I hope we see plenty of bounty hunters. There's a lot. There's a whole Star Wars book of bounty hunters that.
I want to see. I would be cool seeing Bosk and Cad Bane.
I know
a lot of people were excited for Cad Bane.
I'm trying to think. Aura Singh, unless she's dead, I don't remember.
Did she die in the Clone Wars show?
I think she did. But Boss, Cad Bane would be one.
What's his name with the thing on his head?
What thing on his head? Oh, that fucking
the cloth thing. Yeah, I can't think of his name right now. Someone with D, I think.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either.
Dirk, something like that. Yeah, he could come in. They have a lot of kids. I mean, they could do a lot with the show. I mean, I think everyone's excited for the next couple episodes to see what's coming next because it's going to get crazy. And I can see a lot of cameos coming in, a lot of play. I see people saying Luke Skywalker's coming. I don't believe that.
Oh, no. He can't help out all these niggas.
But why the hell would Luke Skywalker help Boba Fett? Would Boba Fett want Luke Skywalker's help?
He wouldn't. I think people just want to see what it would be like.
People just want to see more Luke Skywalker.
They want to see Boba and Luke on screen and see that interaction. I would love to see that interaction just for the sake of, like, hey, man, you fucking killed. Like, you tried to kill me. You put me. I ended up in the Sarlacc pit because of your ass.
Exactly. I don't see that as like a damn. And you helped kill my friend and put him in carbonite. So
just like people who are saying, oh, I want to see Mace Windu pop up.
Nah, I've been saying Mace Windu. Hey, Mace Windu, that's old beef. That'd been fire.
A part of me is like, man, Mace Windu. I feel like he's dead. He died. He fell off. He fell from like how many stories? He's dead. But then a part of me is like, you know what? That would actually be kind of bad.
You remember the original ending how that's supposed to happen in part 3?
How was it supposed to happen?
So originally in part 3, George Lucas thought about having Jango Fett actually kill Mace Windu.
So Jango would have survived episode 2.
Not Jango. Boba Fett. Boba Fett would have killed Mace Windu.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling that though either.
Yeah, especially if he's a kid. Nah, I couldn't see that. But if you
by episode 3, he grew kind of. He grew a little slower than the rest of them, but still.
Because during Clone Wars,
that'd be after the Clone Wars.
During Clone Wars,
he's like a teen, probably.
Teenager.
Yeah,
so
he's probably 17, 18.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't want that either. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Mace Windu now. Hey,
I want Mace Windu to get his own show actually, but overall, guys, yeah, it's been a dope show. I'm enjoying it. I love Star Wars, so like it is dope seeing Star Wars on screen. Especially when you see these moments, even when you have the bad moments, like I said before, it's always like, oh man, this time I'm enjoying this, like because Star Wars. So I'm all with it.
That's funny, bro. You act totally different on here versus when you tell me in person.
What?
In person, you like, hey man, this show wasn't needed, man. It kind of ruins the character, man.
No, it was okay. Hold on. At first, it was ruining the character. People look at that like, man, I don't know if I like this Boba Fett. I don't know if Boba Fett. There's people saying,
you told me this last week.
See, episode what, 2?
This was last week, episode 4. My God.
No, I did not tell you that.
Okay, fine. Episode 3. After episode 3.
No, it probably episode 2.
No, it wasn't episode 2. It was about episode
3. It was episode 3. What I was saying was like this. People were complaining about Boba Fett being... They were calling him... what was the name they were calling Boba Fett now? I forgot they were calling... They had a nickname for Boba Fett.
I don't know it.
I forgot what it was called. They were calling him. But I think it was... I don't know. No, I forgot what they were calling him. But still... Boba Fett was, because people look at Boba Fett, they were saying like, this guy ain't the same Boba Fett I grew up loving, or I liked up to this point. Mm-hmm. So what I was saying was sometimes certain characters that don't have a lot of backstory, they're very secretive, you like them better when you don't know more. Like when you find out more about them, you start to like them less. Like Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, when that movie came out, I think people looked at Snake Eyes like, man, I don't like this shit's ass. I don't like Snake Eyes like this. Mm-hmm. I prefer not knowing much about Snake Eyes.
Okay.
That's all I was saying. I was saying with a character like Boba Fett, who's always been secretive, even when he first came out, he was like, oh, I don't know much about him, but it was cool. I think those kind of characters have always been like, oh, sometimes the mystery part is what makes them even cooler. That's all I was saying. Similar like Snake Eyes.
Okay.
Or even your show The Boys. The one with the Black Noir. Oh, yeah. It's cool to see Black Noir because you're like, he don't do shit. You don't know nothing about him. It makes it cooler.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, if Boba...
But I enjoy Star Wars content, so it drop.
If Boba didn't have, like, let's say they went straight from Return of the Jedi and they went to a Boba Fett show, then I would be like on your side with like, oh, okay, Boba's supposed to be mysterious, but you established in episode 2 in Attack of the Clones, like, oh, okay, like this is a clone, he's a clone of Jango, but just his growth rate is slower than a lot of the other clones, and then you see him in Clone Wars, you see him in all these other different types. So he has more of a personality in those shows than he did in the Return of the Jedi or
for sure. I agree for sure.
So they went with the Boba that was in the prequels, the George Lucas prequels, and anything after that, kind of. The only thing they went with from Return of the Jedi was the fact that this man fell in a Sarlacc pit, and they continued.
Not really, because even look at even if you look at comic books, he's always been a bounty. He works for different people.
Yeah.
So that's from what he was doing in the original trilogy. He was a bounty hunter that you hired. Mm-hmm. So all I'm saying is like the character was still secretive. Even if you want to say, sure, we had the show and stuff like that. That was him as a kid. You're like, okay, as a kid, yeah, cool. But the adult Boba Fett, you like, oh shit, I didn't know much about. But I don't mind getting the backstory. It's always just people. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I'm just saying, like sometimes certain characters need to be secretive. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You know what I mean? But I rock with the show. I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's a fun time. I'm enjoying Tamara Morrison doing his thing. His age, still doing his stunts and stuff like that. It's going crazy. I'm enjoying the show. So
yeah, I'm liking it too.
Is it my favorite Star Wars show? I don't know. But
I don't think it deserves the hate that it's been getting. But
I think some people are like look at it like, bro, I don't really fuck with this Boba Fett, this version. Because people like Boba Fett, they think of him as a very clear cut guy. Like people think about when people always talk about, oh yeah, Boba Fett movie. What do they want to see? Boba Fett fucking shit up, running the underworld, fucking shit up and killing people and shit.
Yeah,
they didn't want to see Boba Fett penning. Rancor is talking about, this beast is could be good and shit. No one want to see that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, a lot of people's expectations for Boba Fett was like, oh shit. Especially after how Mando showed him killing Bafatuna or whatever the fuck his name is, and getting just sitting on the stands like, yeah, I'm here, bitch, with my gun, with no answer. He just shot that motherfucker. There ain't no answers. You know what I mean? So it just,
That makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got.
Nice try trying to call me out, dog. I see you trying to call me out. Nice try.
What are you talking about?
You keep fucking with me, I'm gonna get my Rancor on your ass.
What are you talking about?
Trying to call me out on some bullshit.
On what?
That damn, I was talking bad about the show.
Shit.
Don't worry, you keep fucking me. I'm gonna have my Rancor come.
You do talk.
Hey, I got a Rancor.
Hey, you do talk differently when you.
I got a Rancor named Bailey.
You talk.
Yeah, I don't like them problems.
Fuck you. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett. What are your thoughts on the past 3 episodes, episode 2 through 4? What do you think of the show overall as well? You know, let us know down below in the comment section. We'll try to do episode 5 the day that it comes out, or the
next day,
the night. You know what I mean. When it comes out, just a lot of shit we've been trying to do and, you know, take care of personally. But yeah, that'll be all for this review. Let us know down below. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay.
Take care, guys. May the force be with you.